They say it's a big rich town, but here on Fog Entertainment, it's going to be a long video. Welcome back to the channel, and we're here for a Power Book 1 character tier list. So, I mean, I said Power Book 1, it's the original Power, it's Power without the books, but here, apparently it's been labelled as Power Book 1. So, we're going to start from left to right, and essentially, what we've got is a lot of characters. A lot of characters here to get through here. So, without further ado, what we're going to do, we're going to go. And I'll go through the categories first, I guess. So we've got GOAT, fantastic, great, good, meh, bad, awful. There's a lot in there. But for me, GOAT, I'm talking like some of the greatest TV characters in history. I don't think anyone might not get in here. But obviously got fantastic, great, good, meh, bad, awful. But we're going to start with James St. Patrick. Is James St. Patrick a GOAT? Is he like one of the greatest of all time? For me, he's almost, but it's such a select few. I'm going to put him in fantastic. Alright, James St. Patrick gets put in fantastic. You know, his rage modes were honestly absolutely fantastic, man. I loved a wee bit of James St. Patrick rage modes. Could not complain with him in the slightest. Up next, we have got Tommy Francis Egan. Another great character. Is he fantastic though? Is Tommy Egan? I, I'm going to say just he is worse than Ghost for me. He's got his own spin off, but I'm not really going to try and factor too much of that in. So yeah, he's fantastic, but he's not as good as Ghost. I feel like Ghost is the only true character on this list that could be considered a GOAT, but these two, man, I couldn't imagine the show without them. Up next, we have got Jukebox. So this is a real intriguing one. We've got Jukebox up next. Pretty much just appeared in what season 3 and 4. Obviously Kanan Stark's cousin. I mean, I thought she was all right, but honestly, I'm going to say meh. I'm not include. Should I include Power Book Raising Kanan? Actually, I will. I will. I'll put her in good. I'll put her in good. Fair enough. Up next, we've got Sean. I didn't like Sean. I'm going to put him in bad. Actually, wait. That's not even Sean, is it? That's not Sean. That is the guy that was a part of the crew, the big dumb guy. Honestly, if you hear that, looked like Sean. But see, that's the problem with these. Like, there's like the guy fourth there. I can't. Anyway, I did not like this guy. I'm going to put him in bad. Up next, we've got Proctor's daughter. What's her name? Amy Louise Proctor or something like that. You know what? I thought for a kid character, she was honestly good. Like, I'm going to put her top of good. Up next, we have got the big man. You know, he was sleeping with Angela, but Greg. I think Greg was good. I'll put Greg top of good. I don't think he was great. I'll put him top of good. Who, in the name of all that's holy, by the way, is that? I can't see who you are, son. Nope, I can't see who you are, so you're just gonna go bottom of bad. Up next, we have got Petrovich. We have got the big man. I can't remember his name, but what was his name? Ghost killed him with the razor wire in the elevator, but honestly, I thought he was good, but I'll put him just in front of Jukebox. Not much there. We've got Agent Donovan. Decent character, but just meh. Up next, we've got the other guy that was on the team, but again, I think meh, man. This guy offered really nothing. Up next, we have got her. I'm going to put her meh. Up next, we've got the weird guy that used to eat people, but he's not really that weird, to be honest. Like, see, that's what happens when you watch a show once, man. Your memory of these characters' names is just out the window. So I thought he was a decent fella, and I'll put him bottom of good. Up next, we've got the guy that Kenan kills at the pool table. This guy like one scene, but I thought it was pretty good, so I'll put him in there. Up next, we've got Ruiz. I really like Ruiz. It's a shame when he died. He did turn rat. I'm actually going to put him in. I'm going to put him in great. I really did like Ruiz, but Tommy killing him and damn all that stuff. Up next, we've got this weird This guy did. He came up with some funny lines, like, but he'll belong in there. Up next, we've got Spanky. Where could we put Spanky? Spanky was good. He came up with some good lines. I'll put him just behind Greg. Who is that? We've got the lawyer chick. You know, it's weird. She kind of goes from being like on their team to being like criminal lawyer. I am going to put again, meh. I'm going to put her in front of Donovan. Up next, we've got 2-Bit. I like 2-Bit. I'll put 2-Bit in great. Really, really did. Up next, we have got one half of the cartel, the woman. I can't even remember how she died. Just a bit meh. Put her in there. Up next, we've got Angela Valdez. I really liked Angela Valdez. We'll put her just behind 2-Bit. Yeah, she loved her sex scenes at the end of the day, did Big Angie. Big Angie loved her sex scenes, and I'm not going to complain too much about them. Her and Big bloody James St. Patrick, how many times did they get into it? Up next, we've got Agent Sachs. I love Agent Sachs. I'm going to put him top of great. I know that. I know it won't be popular, but that's where I'm putting him. I'm not saying that's necessarily where he belongs, but that's where Big Stevie's putting him. Up next, we have got the leader. Basically, him and Dre rose through the ranks again. Just a bit meh. Put him in here. We've got the other cartel guy. I'll put him beside his sister, man. Not much happening there. Up next, we've got Effie. I don't like Effie, man. Don't like her in the spin-off. Didn't like her in this. That's pretty much it. Up next, we have got Holly. I thought Holly was a good character. I'll put her behind Spanky. Proctor, great. I'm going to put Proctor just behind Sachs. See the shootout scene between Tommy and Proctor in Ghost's apartment? That's like one of my favourite scenes. Honestly, I would go as far as ever. I think, see, Par, I don't think it's ever going to be referred to as like the greatest TV show of all time. There is stuff that like seriously brings it down, but I think when it comes to shootout scenes, man, it delivers and delivers big time. Up next, we have got, oh son, what's your name? I can't remember your name. You were good though. I'll put you beside Spanky. You got killed and your tattoo get cut off you. Up next, we've got Kanan Stark. Fantastic for me. Honestly, maybe when Raising Kanan finishes, he could maybe go a bit higher, but it makes sense that the three guys on the wallpaper are that high up. Up next, we've got Kesha. Ticks a box, but she is a bit meh at the end of the day. Up next, we've got Lobos. I like Lobos. We'll put him in front of. We'll put him behind Holly. He wouldn't have liked that though. He'd have liked someone being behind him. Up next, we've got Paz, Angela's sister. Meh. I'm going to put her down here. Honestly, I could not believe they dedicated a full episode to Paz Valdez, by the way. To me, that was just absolutely baffling. Up next, we have got. Oh God, what's her name? Your sister, Tyreek. Raina. You know what? I mean, honestly, not as bad as Effie. I'll put her in there. I think the problem with Raina is it's just like she's just a kid. Tyreek obviously at that stage did so much more, but Raina just. If you actually compare the screen time that the two got up to her death, she would have got like 5%, and Tyreek would have got 95. Honestly, mental. Up next, we've got. I guess we've got Ghost as the lover for like the latter couple of seasons after Angela, before Angela, whatever. I think just a bit meh. We'll put her behind Raina. Up next, we've got Rashad Tate. I'm going to put him in great behind Angie. There was points I hated this guy when he first came in. I was like, why doesn't Ghost just batter him? Like seriously, what is Ghost waiting on? Like I just didn't understand why Ghost was like letting this guy go. Up next, we've got the guy that killed Raina. I forget his name, but he can go. I thought he was a decent character. I thought he was good. I'll put him in there. Up next, we've got, oh God, I can't remember this guy's name, but I mean, Ghost killed him in season 1 where he was like drinking milk or something, which is a weird scene, wasn't it? I will put him bit meh, man. Apparently this guy's like, oh, he's going to be in the spin-offs, the prequels, and didn't really fucking live up to much for me, to be honest. I'm going to fire him in there. Up next, we've got Dre. I really like Dre. I'm going to put him in front of 2-Bit. He's a weird one. I think, did they butcher his character by the end? I do feel like that they almost pretty much did. Up next, we've got Sean. Again, I was going to put him in bad earlier. I'm going to put him in bad here besides we tag team partner from a distance. Yeah, you know what? He doesn't really look like. He looks like Sean if Sean had something wrong with him. Up next, we've got Tyreek. We have got Tyreek St. Patrick. I like Tyreek, but honestly, I don't think he's great. So I'm going to put him in good. I'm going to put him top of good. How about those apples, right? Tell you what's on this list. What? Not Greg. Who's the agent, the corrupt agent? See, there's a few people not on this list. But see, I'm pretty sure this guy here is that guy there. But anyway, we've got Tasha St. Patrick. I think some great acting. I think she needs to die, man. Honestly, I think she needs to go. Decent character, man. I'll put her in great in front of Ruiz. Up next, we got this guy. Meh. And then finally, we've got Agent Rodriguez, who I think was good. I'll put her just in front of Holly, guys. So there you have it. There is my tier list. No one made it into GOAT. But there's nothing wrong with being fantastic. There's nothing wrong with being great. Nothing wrong with being good. But if you look at the characters in Men below, honestly, like some of them did have an impact on the show. I'm not denying that. But for the most part, not many of them did. Anyway, that's your power tier list, guys. Till next time. Peace.